Okay, welcome back, guys. We're going to do another military themed video. Everybody seems to like those. And everybody knows that I deal in military surplus, have been for a couple years. Do mostly online now, do a few things at the house and at the shop and stuff, but mostly online on eBay. The top 3 worst camos. I can't even give this stuff away. Did sell one of the parkas this time. I can't believe anybody. Actually, I don't even think the person. I think they paid a ridiculous price, but never paid me for it. So it doesn't really matter. I guess they can't call it sold. But top 3 worst camos in the history of camo. Number 3, the ACU. What was the Army thinking with their digital camo? It is absolutely worthless. Some people call it the gravel pit suit because really the only thing you're going to hide in is a gravel pit. I've never been to Iraq, obviously, but can't see it working very well in the sand. I've never heard a veteran say it worked well in the sand. I personally have to wear ACUs. That's what most state defense forces are doing now. And they haven't went to OCPs yet, obviously, and it sucks because not that anybody is trying to hide, but it's just stupid looking. And the tan boots, they get stained quicker than all get out. But it's just worthless. You can't, maybe your grandma's 1980 couch, but that's it. So, number 2, the ABU. The Air Force Tiger Stripe, whatever you want to call it. Worthless. Just worthless. I get people all the time, since, we have Air National Guard presence around here, and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base up in Dayton. It's only about an hour and a half from me. I get a lot of Air Force stuff, and people are like, Justin, buy some Air Force stuff. No. I don't want it. Can't give it away. Have had a few people that mistaken the ABU for the ACU, and they are in a state defense force, and they end up with the wrong stuff, and then they have to trade me, and I'm nice about that, but the ABU is worthless. I don't know what the Air Force was thinking, but it doesn't blend in with anything the Air Force would be dealing with except for clouds. And when you're injecting for the minute and whatever change you're in the air, probably not going to do you any good. So the ABU, another one of those global war on terrorist camos that failed. And the number 1, leave it to the U.S. Navy to do this one. The Navy blueberries. I don't know why the Navy got camo and why they made it blue, but the Navy got camo, and they spent a few $1 trillion on camo, and it's worthless if you leave the ocean. Not really sure why they went out and did everything the Army did in that, including backpacks, parkas, medic bags. I've seen it all, and I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've had a few blueberry items. I had a blueberry parka. I kind of liked it, but my main man, Herman, offered me a good chunk of money for it. It's his now. I could just wear my woodland and be happy. It's just, I don't understand why anybody would think that blue digital camo was a good idea. But when the war on terror started and they needed new uniforms because they were going to abandon the woodland and the DCU, some genius somewhere in a building thought it was cool to spend that kind of money. And I don't know, I think we probably could have bought an aircraft carrier for what we spent on 3 camo patterns that were worthless. I think everybody wanted to be like the Marines, but the Marines are the only people that actually made 2 camo patterns, which is what every branch needs, a woodland and a desert, and it worked. And MARPAT will continue to work. It is actually one of the greatest camos ever. I've had my share of Marpat. I just sold a Marpat poncho, or a Gore-Tex. And I mean, the Marine stuff is just so much better. I don't understand why the other branches couldn't use their brain and do something that made sense. So that's my thing on the top 3 worst camos. Leave a message down there what you think the top 3 worst camos are. I'm probably going to do a national, worldwide worst camo, but I don't think the blueberry will ever lose. But if you can prove to me somebody that's worse than the blueberry, throw it out there. But, I mean, the only thing I can think of is maybe the Arctic white camo in a desert. But, I mean, I don't think any idiot's going to do that one, so I think that's just a one-time camo for one condition, so we'll leave that one to be. But thanks, guys. Continue to watch my videos, subscribe, and thank you for all the likes. You guys have a great day.